Episode 3. In the Wild Wood. One cold winter day, Mole becomes curious about the wild wood. Rat always tells him that it is a dangerous place full of weasels and stoats, but Mole does not listen. He wonders, why is the wild wood so scary? What is inside? While Rat is away, Mole makes a big decision.
I will go to the wild wood alone. I am brave and I want to see it for myself.
Mole walks into the wild wood. At first everything seems quiet. The trees are tall and covered in snow, the air is cold, and his footprints crunch on the ground. But as he walks deeper into the forest, the trees grow closer together, the sky becomes darker, and everything starts to feel strange. Suddenly, Mole hears a whisper behind him.
Who is there?
Nobody answers. The wind blows through the trees, making a soft, ghostly sound. Mole shivers. He keeps walking, but now he hears rustling in the bushes. Small eyes glow in the darkness.
Maybe this was not a good idea.
Suddenly, scratcher! Something sharp touches Mole's paw. He jumps back in fear. Shadows move quickly between the trees. He hears footsteps, but he cannot see who is following him. Mole runs. He stumbles over roots and rocks, his heart pounding. Then, thud! He falls into the cold, soft snow. He is tired, cold, and scared. His paws shake, and he hides under a tree, curling into a ball.
I wish Rat were here.
The wind howls, and the snowflakes land softly on Mole's fur. The air is freezing, and his body begins to feel numb. His eyelids grow heavy, and he starts to drift into sleep. Just as he closes his eyes, a voice calls out through the night.
Mole, Mole, wake up. You must not fall asleep.
It is Rat. Mole blinks drowsily as he sees a warm light shining through the trees. Rat rushes to him, shaking his shoulders.
Mole, you cannot sleep here. If you fall asleep in the snow, you might never wake up.
Mole shivers and tries to stand, but his legs feel weak. Rat quickly takes off his coat and wraps it around Mole.
Come on, we must get you somewhere warm.
They walk through the snow, looking for a way home. Then Rat sees something, a big wooden door in the side of a hill. He smiles.
We are lucky, Mole. This is Badger's house. He will help us.
Rat knocks on the door. After a moment, the door slowly creaks open. A large, serious-looking badger stands there holding a candle. The badger says,
Who is making noise at this hour?
It's me, Rat. And Mole is with me. He got lost in the wild wood.
Badger nods and steps aside.
Come in, quickly. It is too cold out there.
Mole and Rat step into Badger's warm house. The fire crackles in the fireplace, and the air smells like hot soup. Soft music plays from an old gramophone, filling the room with a gentle tune. Badger brings them blankets and food. Mole sits close to the fire, feeling safe at last.
Thank you, Badger. I will never go to the wild wood alone again.
Rat shakes his head and smiles.
I hope you have learned your lesson.
They laugh, happy to be safe inside. Outside, the wild wood is still dark and full of secrets, but Mole is not afraid anymore. As they warm up, Rat turns to Badger with a serious look.
There is something else we must talk about. It's Toad. He has a new idea. He wants to buy a car.
Badger frowns and says,
That foolish Toad. First, he was obsessed with boats. Then, he wanted a motorcycle. And now, a car. This will end in disaster.
Rat nods and says,
We must go to Toad Hall and stop him before it's too late.
Badger stirs his tea and thinks for a moment. Then he speaks seriously.
I can't do anything right now.
Rat and Mole nod. They understand. In winter, animals do not like to do hard or brave things. Most stay inside, sleepy and quiet. Some even sleep through the whole season.
But
Badger continues, looking at them firmly.
when the new year comes, when the nights get shorter and animals wake up early, things will change. That will be the right time to act.
Rat and Mole listen carefully.
We are Toad's friends, and real friends tell the truth even when it is hard to hear. Toad is foolish and reckless. If we don't stop him, he will get into big trouble. It is our duty to help him, whether he likes it or not.
You're right, Badger. We must make him listen before it's too late.
Then Mole says,
I just hope he does not do anything silly before spring.
Outside, the cold wind howls through the trees, shaking the branches and sending snowflakes dancing in the air. What will happen next? Will Toad finally listen to his friends, or will he get himself into even more trouble? Stay tuned for the next story to find out.